This is Dr. Julio from San Jose, California. Today I'm going to explain how to use IB's official contract database to fill in superSymbol in IBridgePy. This is the API documentation for IBridgePy. When you want to define a contract, you need to use either symbol or superSymbol. However, when you are using superSymbol, you will find out you need to fill in a lot of information. For example, exchange, primary exchange, or contract ID, or even local symbol. How do we fill in this information? That is the topic today I'm going to present. So the source of truth of this information is IB's official contract database. If you search it in Google, you will find out the top one is called IB Contract Information Center. Let's click. Okay, you will be presented to this page. Let's search something simple, SPY. You don't even need to submit. You will find out a lot of contracts related to SPY show up. The SPY I'm going to talk about as an example is this one, Standard Poor 500 ETF Trust. And you can see it offers CFD options, 8,000 options, stock, warrants. Let's take a look. You will be redirected to this page. And based on this page, you will find out CFD, options, stock, and warrants. Stocks are very straightforward, it's ETF. However, there are 4 entries about ETF. The difference between them are the exchange and the base currency are different. So this is the USD dollar. So you will find out this is the one we are very familiar with actually. You can click details. You will find out more details about this contract. So this one is ETF, it's relatively simple. You can see that the description name, symbol, and exchange. What does it mean? It means that you can trade SPY at all of these exchanges. Only the first one is bold, and you can see the color differences, ARCA. It means this exchange is the primary exchange. Then you will see the type is stock, closing price, and currency. This is USD dollar. Then you will find out this is contract ID. This is contract ID. So this one is a unique identification number for this contract within Interactive Brokers database. So as long as you put contract ID, this number IB will accept your contract. However, it's not easy to remember. So most of the time we don't use contract ID, but sometimes we need. For example, when we are trying to build option combo legs, you will need that. And then you will see some other information. I won't talk about too much. Sometimes you will use local name, but for SPY you don't need it. And it tells you the trading hours. And one thing I want everyone are familiar with is here, the incremental number. What does it mean? It means the minimum price change is 0.01. So for example, $100 and 1 cent is valid and 2 cents is valid. You think it's common, but actually for other contracts you may see this number is different. For example, 0.5, which means if you want to put limit order price is 100.1, your order will be rejected. So that's something you need to keep it in mind. And for stock, it's very straightforward. Nothing we need to pay too much attention here. Let's close it. And then let's click options. These options, you can see the exchange is CBOE. Let's go to options. It takes a while because there are 8,000, more than 8,000 of contracts. So there are so many actually. So this is a very, very long list. We just click one. So you can see let's just use this one as an example, but you can see the expiration date is here and exchanges are here. Base currency is here. Call on this side, put on this side. So let's just randomly pick one. So you can see this is the option chains for SPY. So you can see CBOE is the primary exchange, and you can also trade this contract as other exchanges. Base currency is here, and this is contract ID, a unique ID as I explained. And expiration date is right here. Strike price, right? Multiplier, you may need it. And this is American style exercise. It's different than Euro. And there is the other information you may need, you may not. And this is the trading hours. And you can see the incremental is 0.01. With this information, actually you can see it also shows you the contract information from other exchanges. But very likely this number are still same. Yeah. Okay. With this information, if we come back to IBridgePy documentation, you will find out security type, symbol, currency, exchange. Actually, you can designate a trading exchange if you want. And sometimes you need to specify the primary exchange. And expiry, strike, right, multiplier, you know that already. Include expires. Actually, when you request historical data, you may need to fill this in. And contract ID, this one is not required, but is optional. Also, in our documentation, we give some examples about how to use superSymbol, for example, stock, ETF, Forex, index, futures, options, structured products. You can follow this format to define the contract that you need. Okay, this is Dr. Hui Liu from San Jose, California. Thank you very much. If you need any help, we have a Rent a Coder service to help you on coding needs. Thank you.